and the sun is shining. This road keeps winding through the prettiest country from Georgia to Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Linda, and this is my bakery here on Long Island. So many of my customers have asked me for ideas for dinner or for the holidays, for friends and family members who have diabetes or celiacs brew or on the Atkins diet. So I'm going to show you how to make some of the things that I love to eat. This is a great dish for the fall. It's quick, it's easy, and nutritious. Lots of people make a turkey or a ham for the holidays, and for a side dish might make stuffed shells, lasagna, or some pasta dish. So if you're going to make a pasta dish, why not try something different? I'm going to make a creamy pumpkin sauce to throw over my favorite low-carb pasta, and it's so delicious. Once you try this recipe, you're going to make it over and over again. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is put up a pot of boiling water. Next, you want to cut up half of a medium-sized onion. Next, chop up one shallot, one bell pepper. You need to saute the onions in a little olive oil. Now the olive oil that you use should be cold pressed. First cold pressed is the best and the healthiest and the most nutritious. We also want to get the shallots going too. The first thing you want to do is saute the onions and the shallots together. And when they get soft and translucent, then we can start to add the other ingredients. Next, you want to add the garlic. I chopped up about 5 or 6 cloves of garlic to add to this. You can do less, but I love garlic, and garlic is so healthy for you. Next, you want to add the bell peppers. You want to season with salt and pepper to taste. And as for salt, I only use either sea salt or kosher salt, nothing else. Now to this, you're going to add 1 can of pumpkin. This is a 15-ounce can. Regular pumpkin. Make sure there's nothing else in it but pumpkin. We're going to make a lot of this sauce. Let's get all that pumpkin in. And to that, we're going to add 2 cans equal size of chicken broth. Now remember, if you are wheat and gluten intolerant, you must buy gluten-free chicken broth. If you're a diabetic, you can buy anything that you see in the supermarket, and that's just fine. Just make sure it's a low sodium type. Okay, now we added the chicken broth, so we're just going to mix everything together. Make it nice and smooth. Okay, my water is boiling, so don't forget, once the water boils, you have to salt the pasta. I am using Dreamfields pasta. Dreamfields is the lowest in carb that actually tastes like regular pasta. A lot of the low carb pastas are not exactly what you call tasty. But Dreamfields actually tastes like regular pasta, and it is very low in carbohydrates, so that's the one you want to use. Remember, if you are gluten-free, you must use a gluten-free pasta. Also, what I like to do is when I put my pasta in the water, I like to put just a little bit of olive oil in it, because the olive oil will help lubricate it. My pasta's not going to stick together. So I'm going to let my pasta cook. Okay, normally I would take fresh nutmeg and I'd grate it on it, but I know that you don't have fresh nutmeg at home. Most people don't. So I want to do the things that you're going to buy in the supermarket and things that you're probably going to have in your cupboard. If you're going to buy nutmeg, make sure you buy the smallest nutmeg that you possibly can. This way it stays fresh. I use nutmeg in everything I cook, but a few shakes of nutmeg is really going to add to the flavor of your sauce. The last thing you want to do once you've tasted it, and this is so tasty right now, you want to add a little cream to it, because cream makes it so tasty. Creamy little sauce. Just a little bit. There you go. going to stir this in. And our sauce is almost done. Okay, once the pasta is strained, you want to pour it into your sauce. And mix it all in together, let it all cook together. Now when I use grated cheese, I always use Pecorino Romano. Just chopped up some parsley. You can add basil, you can add anything that you like. You can even add cilantro, it'll give it a very different kind of flavor. Oh, that's nice. And that's it. Now we're ready to plate. So here you have a dish that really will make an impression on your guests. Pumpkin is a delicious and healthy alternative to your typical pasta sauce and is perfect for the holidays.